Welcome, fellow fools. Grab your drinks and raise your glasses. It's time for Fools and Flagons.
We good? Mm-hmm. All right, welcome to Fools and Flagons. Cheers.
Hey! Cheers. Let me get my straw in.
Okay. This is our D&D show where we roll dice, crack jokes, and I try really hard not to kill a character every week.
Oh my God. Try really hard to kill a character, or try not to?
It varies on the week.
Fair enough.
As always, I'm your host and DM, Zeke Whiteside, here with our colorful and slightly manic cast of characters.
We're not manic. Excuse you.
I am.
Speak for yourself. Thank you very much.
We're going insane.
I'll shove it over to our announcement guy, Ian.
So just the regular announcements. Thank you to rollforfantasy.com, tabletopaudio.com, and incomtech.com for all the music that we used today for the front slate and whenever we're fighting and we're in the city and whatnot. Be sure to keep up with us on Twitter and Instagram so you can see when we're actually going to be going live. Since this is a hobby for us, we don't have a set schedule. It will be, we're trying to do every single weekend, but you know, things change, life happens, and all that sort of stuff. So it's usually Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, but we never really know ahead of time. Lastly, Jean is on his way back, and he has to get his computer set up and everything, so he will be joining us later. But for the time being, he is not here right now, so there will be a short intermission when he gets back so that we can rearrange the interface and all that fun stuff. So other than that, we're level 5.
Yay!
I get extra attack. I dropped a dice.
Okay, so recap from last time. After our merry band of adventurers came together in an unusual way, became pseudo-heroes of a small village, and killed a bunch of stuff, including goblins, orcs, and maybe a few bandits.
Oh my.
They were helped out by a friendly cloud giant, who agreed to take them anywhere they wanted. Our heroes chose the town of Triboar, and they went on their merry way, but there were a few challenges along the way, including learning how to drive a flying castle and air cultists.
Flying.
And a lot of thievery. Our heroes eventually...
I'm the robot. I didn't do it.
Our heroes eventually arrived at the town of Triboar, where they soon went on a shopping spree, met some new friends and eccentric characters. Before a few of the party split off, one to help his new friend in the forge, 2 others to go get plastered in an inn.
Here, here!
Can you guess which are the other 2?
And our last 3 met a few more interesting characters before being hailed by what seems to be a familiar face for one of them. But we'll get to that in a moment. So currently, Boar and Zutroth.
Yes, sir.
We're going to back up time a little bit. As you two made your way from the Fohammer's Forge to the nearest place, and at least sort of clean place to get plastered, you followed directions from town people to the North Shield House. A fine local inn, stately, clean, and somewhat quiet. As you approach, you see a large 2-story building, not too dissimilar from the inn at Nightstone, but quite a deal larger. As you enter, you see various patrons going about their business. I do have this, don't I? You see various patrons going about their business, tables occupied, and people muttering over drinks. You do see in various corners of the building 3 mastiffs or hunting dogs that sleep, one under a table, the other in a corner, and one at the end of a counter where a barmaid is serving drinks. You see 6 different staff members, various races. Most of them seem to be human, but you do see a dwarf, a halfling among them. You see some people going up and downstairs. Some go, you assume, to their rooms for the night, as it is getting later in the evening. And at the counter, the woman serving drinks, you see a kind of a stout woman, dark skin and dark frizzled hair, kind of poofing up. She wears common clothes for someone who's manning the bar, but she seems to be well-traveled, laugh and frown lines around her face, so a little bit older in year. But Boar and Zutrath, for those of you who've traveled around a lot, you can see sort of the wear and tear of the road on this one, as she's serving drinks and taking orders. What would you like to do?
I mean, I said I would get Zutrath a drink, so first things first. I'm gonna walk on up to the counter. I'm gonna go do.
She sees you and raises a finger as she's still taking care of some other patrons. She does finally approach you, and you see 2 large dangly earrings, a red ribbon in her hair, and throughout her frizz hair, there's one streak of gray. And she says, "So, boys, what can I get you?"
Normal ale. What about
2
you, boy?
of your strongest ales, I would say.
All right, I guess I'm taking the strongest.
Good choice. As she goes over to the tap and pours 2 and sets them on the counter. Are you paying for this now, or should I open a tab?
I don't know what that is.
He's a bit unfamiliar with how cities and taverns work and the like. Boar, a tab is, do you want them to just keep a tally of what we order? You can pay it off at the end of the night, or do you want to pay them now for the drinks?
Which involves the least amount of math.
You can pay up front just whatever we get. You have 2 silver pieces, I believe. How much is it for your ales?
Let's see. I believe we already counted the cost last
It's like
time.
40 silver.
Yeah, it was like 40. By the end of the night, y'all had gone 40 silver in.
I'll just
Actually,
reach into.
let's
I'll reach into
just
my
open a
pouch.
Let's
I'll
open
reach
a
into
tab,
my
Boar.
pouch, dump 40 coins of silver on the table, and just say, just keep them coming until that runs out.
Will do. As she goes back to business, but keeping a close eye on your drinks to make sure you don't run out before the money runs out.
No concept of money.
Hours pass. You 2 just get plastered. Is there anything else you would like to do while you're in the inn?
Press out.
You do. I will say during your festivities, you do see a fight almost break out, but not before this. Not of great height, but still sort of stout woman grabs the 2 of them by the back of their heads and smashes them together and says, "No fighting in my bar!" As everyone
look on and
Oh, come on. It was about to get good.
And she just gives you the eye, just as she goes back to business.
I'm gonna go pet one of the mastiffs, or at least kind of look at them, see if they're friendly.
Roll animal handling check.
Natural 1, bite his hand off.
15.
15? Yeah, they're friendly. It's like a big puppy, and as far as you can tell.
I pet the puppy and I asked the lady, "Do you have any treats for the guy? Take it off of our tab. What we paid."
She pulls out a few pieces of beef jerky and hands it to you.
Kind of prod one at the mastiff and then just give it to him till he bites it and good boy.
Yeah. Just,
Do I...
He's so hungry.
Do I see anybody that looks kind of interesting? Maybe someone that I could get into a scrap with, or just someone that doesn't look quite right?
You do see a few people who either have rooms here for the night or just come to take a load off at the end of a long day. Let's see here. You actually see a person you met earlier in the day, Narth. Narth and
I wasn't there for Narth.
Yeah, you were.
Everyone was there for Narth.
We all met Narth.
Oh, right. Sorry, I thought Narth was the toad dude from the tent. Never mind. Narth was the helper of that you Eloine sold all the scimitars to.
Correct.
Got it.
You see Narth. You see a smattering of mostly humans. You do see a few halflings well into their cups. You see one interesting looking man. Very well dressed. A little bit too well dressed for someone to frequent this establishment. It's clean and it's good, but it is a bit middle class. But he slicked back hair, well dressed, and he has an eye patch with he's kind of over in a dark corner, so you can see the eye patch, but he has a symbol on it that you can't quite make out. But you do
going over to get a closer look.
Okay. Are you doing this stealthily, like nonchalant, or are you just?
I'm fucking 6'11". I'm wearing chainmail. There is nothing stealthy about me. I'm
so
a little bit of a wobble. Kind of go over there, plop down, and just kind of go.
Well, first off, you see it's a red eye patch with a black winged serpent on the eye patch. And you immediately get in his face, and he kind of like rears back. He's like, "Can I help you?"
Yeah.
Boy?
Did you just call me boy?
And as you say that, you feel a sharp poke in your back. As you kind of turn your head to see a female with semi-familiar features, somewhat human and somewhat, from what you've been able to glean from your time with Eluin, somewhat elven. I
really hope that's a dagger and not something else, because that'd just be weird.
Black leather armor and a hood drawn up, and you kind of look down to see a wicked-looking dagger prodding you in the side, and you hear a voice in your ear. "I'd be careful if I was you. You never know when you might cross someone you're not supposed to."
Look who's talking short shit. I just came over to talk to the guy and ask him a question. You're over here poking me in my back.
Well, my employer doesn't like people getting too close.
I just thought he had a cool little thing going on with his eye, and I wanted to see what it was and maybe ask him a couple questions about the area. Now, which one of us here is being rude?
as you feel the dagger retract, is like, apologies. One can never be too careful in my line of work.
Oh, I understand. I'm a big motherfucker. I get it. Oop. Time out.
Okay. Time out.
Un momento, please. We'll be right back.
The por favor.
Por favore.
Yeah, Harry Potter.
And we're back. So,
Sorry.
right. So, Boar, do you feel the dagger not threatening you anymore? Apologies have been made. And your attention is brought back to the eye patch man as he says, "You'll have to forgive my bodyguard. She can be a little bit jumpy. But that's why I employ her."
I mean, let's be honest. If I saw a big motherfucker like me coming and sitting down in front of the person I'm supposed to be protecting, I'd probably stab something in my back too. No hard feelings.
You are, as you say, very large. You wouldn't happen to be looking for a job?
Depends on the job. Currently, we're heading up north. That's kind of actually why I came over here to speak to you two. Takes another drink.
Where are my manners? I am Erlom Stockspool, and you are?
After a long drink, really big belch, giant hand, Boar.
Pleased to make you acquainted.
What'd you say his name was
Now.
again?
Erlom Stockspool.
Erlom Stockspool?
Yeah.
Okay, weird fucking name.
I didn't mention this before, but slicked back. I think I mentioned a little bit. Slicked back hair, like
Oh, does he have
pointy. Yeah, he has like the pointy goatee and the like well trimmed mustache.
My name is Inigo Montoya.
He's like, I run a modest caravan business. People pay me for protection, and I send my mercenaries and guards along the road to protect them as they peddle their goods wherever they may like. I could always use an extra pair of large arms.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. Once I find it in my notes, if I was even smart enough to write it down, which I probably fucking didn't. Hang on. Where's my map? Un momento. I have it somewhere here. Map. Where's the fucking map? There it is. Okay, sorry.
Side note, I don't know if you saw, but Nim has to restart his Discord, so that might mess up the cameras.
It'll only take like
momentarily.
5 seconds.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, I got closer.
Gonna wait.
Yeah, we can wait a second.
He
There we
back.
go.
All right, we
Alright.
good.
Okay. Well, now see, that kind of depends, because we're currently on the way towards Bryn Shander, and that's partly why I came over here, because you don't look like someone that's like these other people in here. It looks like you've been out and about, and I was coming to see if there was any word on the road that might interest us in our travels. So unless you have something that's going towards the north of here, unfortunately, I'm preoccupied with me and my group.
Might have a few caravans going that way in the next few days. As far as information, well, that always comes with a price. Now, granted, you have the usual reports of beasts and monsters roaming about on the road and other unsavory kinds, but that's as is always.
Same old, same old.
There might be a few more reports about giants, but any more than that, and I'd have to have something given in turn.
At the mention of the giants, I'm just gonna laugh and take another big drink.
I assume you've run into these creatures as well?
We stole his comb, too.
Well done. Not many can claim to have done that. And just out of curiosity, what species of giant was this?
Cloud.
I'm sorry?
cloud air. He had a big floating thing. I didn't want to go up there, but they made me. They were assholes.
At the mention of the cloud giant, he seems a bit more invested in the conversation. It's like, well, that is an impressive feat. I must commend you on that. Not many have ever stolen from a cloud giant and lived a tale to tell.
Well, technically it wasn't me, but our group as a whole commandeered said comb.
Well, if you're ever looking for information that you can buy or some simple work, you know where to find me. You can find, actually, if I'm not here, you can find me at the Triboar Travelers.
Triboar even I can't spell travelers. Holy shit. Triboar Travelers. That wasn't mentioned before when we were talking. No, it wasn't. Okay. Is that another inn, another bar somewhere around here in town?
No, it's a business establishment near one of the campgrounds. I'm sure if you ask around, you can find your way.
Would I have seen that when I was going around and buying the tents and furs and everything?
You vaguely remember my hold on, let me make sure. I mean, you remember seeing some buildings next to a couple of campgrounds. You're not really sure which one it would be, but you're sure you could figure it out.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't know where the rest of my friends are. We told them that we'd meet them here when they were done spending all their gold, so I will relay the message and see if maybe they are interested in killing 2 deer with 1 stone.
Meanwhile, I'm just over chatting up north like he's been my buddy for life.
I see a little bit into his cups as well. You can see kind of the redness on his cheeks. Kind of intimidated by this warrior who he wishes to someday be like.
No, it's getting all starry-eyed.
All right. I will leave you to your drinks. I hope that I will remember where to find you. If you think of anything, any jobs you want, I'm the only big green motherfucker here in town. You can find me pretty easily. And I'll get up, look at the little tiny person that tried to stab me, give her a bit of a nod, and head on over and just do like one giant arm around both of them and go, Hanada!
As you walk away, they both kind of salute you and give a nod in your own direction as they go back to their own conversation. Yeah, so you spend the night in, or at least the first few hours before you're reunited with your friends during your merrymaking. Zorkon, quick note: do you want to stay the night at the forge, or do you want to meet up with your friends?
Just
probably forge, because I could probably learn to do some shit in the meantime.
Okay.
Just as kind of a refresher for me and anyone else that might be watching, what was he doing at the forge again?
He's currently helping. Sorry, I have to remember.
Was it helping with the ammunition?
Yes, he's currently helping make some new ammunition for Jaw with Fohammer. Gellerin Fohammer. All right. So, while we're on that subject, Zorkon, go ahead and
I will be right back.
Okay. Let's see. Bring up your character sheet real quick.
I will do the same. Wink.
go ahead and make a straight skill check, adding your proficiency with Smith's tools. So just roll a d20 and add your proficiency.
19, 21, 22. 22.
Okay, I need to make one for Gillerin. Okay.
Who did better?
Huh?
Who did better?
So you work through the night and a little bit in the morning. We'll get to this. We'll get to you later. But you kind of surprisingly thinking you would be the one working under Fohammer, this master smith. You actually find that you can teach each other a few things, as he's had very little experience with anything quite like this. He's used to making big weapons and armor. He's not used to some more of the intricacies of smaller craftsmanship that's required for these to make them not too big but not too small for the gun barrel. But you do make a few new casings and are able to craft. Let's see. I believe it was. How many were you trying to make?
20 or 40?
Yeah. Which means, okay. You make about 40 new pistol ammo. And last time we talked about this, I told you wrong. The smaller pistol and the regular pistol both have separate ammunition.
Okay.
So this will only be regular pistol ammunition. But yeah, and I will, and when you pick that up, he'll tell you the price. So it's just past sunset when the three of you, Ja, Kelpie, and Eluin, are making your way out of the campgrounds, having just had a strange encounter with a eccentric shopkeeper. Eluin is currently floating in the air, tied by a string.
I feel like a fucking balloon.
Is Kelpie still invisible?
I believe
It was 10 minutes.
Yeah. So your invisibility has worn off by now.
Ah, shit.
As you did spend it trying to find something to steal, but came up empty. And the three of you are making your way out of the campground toward the North Shield Inn when you are stopped by the sound of a voice. Jaku? Is that you, brother?
Brother?
As you turn around and you see a male red dragonborn.
Who are you? You look very familiar.
And you are correct. It is a very familiar dragonborn. You recognize this as Parrish, a young warrior who, during your own time training at your original home, you helped train when he was a young man before you went off on your adventure.
What the hell are you doing here?
I should be asking you the same thing. We all thought you dead.
I was.
Well then, you are one of the luckiest of the tribe I have ever seen to defeat death in such a way. Where have you been all these years?
It's a long story, old friend, but the short answer is I've been stranded on an island with this tiefling, but then we got kidnapped, and then we ran into this floating thing above me.
As he looks up and has noticed the elf floating by the string, is like, you seem to have had some strange travels, my old friend.
Indeed.
Where are you staying? Where are you staying for the night? I feel like this would be a good time to catch up.
I look towards Kelpie and Ellie and shrug.
We have to find our friends.
Yes, we do have to find our companions, but you are more than welcome to join us.
Oh, that would be much appreciated. I believe we have much to discuss. I have some disturbing news to give to you.
Very well.
So, as they did tell you before that they were going to the North Shield Inn, correct?
Yes.
Yeah,
believe
Kelpie.
so.
Kelpie
Okay.
got that.
Okay. So you make your...
I believe it was Kelpie was going to go there first, then decided against it when
Right.
Boar went off.
Right. So, you all three make your way to the sorry, all four now make your way to the North Shield Inn house. Sorry, I keep saying inn. And you, as you go, you do catch up with Parrish a bit. He tells you that after you left, he as well, due to the current circumstances, fled the island and found work as a mercenary guarding caravans, which is actually what he's doing in town at the moment, is guarding the caravan which is currently set up in the campgrounds. As you make it to the end, you see your two companions well into their drinks.
I will now be singing.
Just having run out
Oh,
of money.
Jesus Christ.
I will now be trying to lead the whole tavern into a sorry, I was distracted by Jaw's camera. Some sort of sea shanty that I learned along the way.
Make a performance check.
He was
Your
like,
first roll of the night?
My first roll of the night.
uh-oh.
No, I was gonna say Zutrioth had one, I think, before me.
No, I rolled.
No,
Yeah, I was about to say I
Zorka.
rolled as well.
Yeah, so we've had a few.
Ooh, okay. 16.
16?
Yeah.
Damn.
It takes a bit, but you eventually as the night progresses and you get into your cups and everyone else starts getting into the, you start leading a very rambunctious
It's bawdy.
shanty of your cries and their repeats to the shanty. As they don't know the song, they take their cues off of you, but you eventually do have a rousing chorus that, strangely enough, the proprietor of this establishment doesn't seem to mind.
Sweet.
And that is how the three of you find your companions.
Kelpie's just like, no!
I grabbed Kelpie by the arm, wrap my arm around her. Oh, Lord.
Get off of me!
Okay. She's mad.
Strangely, I felt like I was this last time in a previous reality, but pay no mind to these people. They are our companions, but they're good people.
Oh.
Once again, you have you must have had some strange travels to have acquired companions like this.
Oh, it's like this.
Is Ellie down now, or do we have to kind of like him through the door?
No, you have to kind of like tug him through the door as he's still
Come
not
on,
figured.
Ellie!
Dexterity check to see if he wangs his head.
Nah, you get him through without banging him too hard.
Piercing damage. Piercing damage, does he?
Sorry.
But no, like, funny enough, as soon as you get him through the door, Eluin, you drop. To the floor.
You couldn't wait a couple more minutes? Hell,
He pokes
seconds?
himself on a splinter on the ceiling and
All right. So, if you wouldn't mind, I believe we have at least a few things to discuss.
Yes, that we do. I believe there's a quiet corner over there.
We'll lead the way.
I'll stay out of the quiet corner and just keep partying on with Boar.
As the two of you go sit in the corner. So I have to know what happened. We heard a few rumors and some propaganda, but nothing concrete.
What rumors did you hear?
Well, I guess I should tell you that after you went off to kill Korvax, he started spreading rumors about what happened. Said that you were responsible for your mother's death. Said that you had died at sea, burned alive. He mounted your sister's head on a pike. I'm sorry.
Those rumors are not completely true. I did witness my mother's death, but not by my own blade. It was an accident. My own sister killed her.
You were there to save her, though. What happened?
We got ahead of ourselves. Once we saw our mother with that monster, we tried to kill him. But our mother got in the way. Our mother, she loved him. There was nothing we could do. We had to either kill him or us be killed. When I survived, just barely. I had to escape on a boat, on a little raft, but they chased me. And then everything went black. There was a storm, and the next thing I know, I washed up on a beach.
I'm sorry to hear that. If Vaku is here, I know he'd have a solution, but... well... I'm sorry.
Thank you. It is good to see a familiar face.
It is good to see you too. Unfortunately, like I said before, after your mission went awry and Korvax went on to conquer the rest of the tribes, the orcs, the Uruks, even the minor giants. They're all under his reign now. All the tribes. I and the rest of the warriors and most of our tribe had to flee the island or scattered. We found work where we could and wish each other luck. Your half brothers. Well, they ended up, from what I hear, slaughtering anyone who couldn't get away fast enough.
Damn! I will kill that monster. He doesn't deserve to live.
I wish I could be more help, but call me a coward if you will. I dare not go back.
You are not a coward. It is wise to flee when you know you will not survive.
If you wish to face him, I will tell you this. There was a resistance. The last port town is still standing, run by humans. If anyone can help you, it'd be them.
Where is this town?
It's, sorry, bring up the... Kaer Morhe. It's toward the north. You remember, correct? The one town with humans in it.
That I do.
It still stands, but for how long I wouldn't be able to tell you.
I will speak with my group to see if they can help me.
Well, I leave in the morning. The caravan packs up tonight.
Very well.
If there's anything I can do, don't be afraid to call on me.
I shall not hesitate. Thank you for telling me this.
Before I forget, we found something from your father. He hid it away. None of us knew until we started to pack up to flee. He unclips the belt from his side. They gave it to me as I was one of the last warriors, but by right it belongs to you. And he hands you a very nice sword. The sheath is sewn with leather flame, and the sword is a silver pommel with a red gem. You do recognize it. Your father training with it, but you never knew what happened. You assumed it was lost in battle against Corvax, but it is your father's ancestral sword.
Thank you.
Well, unfortunately, I have to get back to the caravan. I have to help with the packing and make sure everything goes as according to plan, as it is with these caravans. But I wish you luck on your journey.
Thank you. I wish you luck on yours.
Be safe, brother. As he gets up and walks out.
I'm gonna just sit in the booth with the sword being cradled and sob very silently.
One tear. Just one.
Are you crying? No! There's something in my eye.
Kelpie's gonna walk over and just sit with him.
Hello, Kelpie.
Hi.
Sorry.
Get down, Brooklyn. Oh,
Maple.
Having finished my impromptu performance, I will see the two more colorful members of the group, and I will stumble my way over to plop down near them, across from them somewhere. Just say, "Hey, you found the place. You look a little bit worse for wear there, Ja. You okay?"
I'll be fine. Go enjoy yourself.
I've been enjoying myself way too much. Before I forget, is Eye Patch still there?
He is.
Okay. I will gesture at him with my tankard. That gentleman over there could potentially have some work for us guarding a caravan heading north. I wanted to say that before I forgot, because I can't count high, and I don't know which one this is. So, we're heading north anyway. He said we may get some work, so we could potentially drop off that letter and get paid to watch some prissy caravan driver or something or other.
Very well. I will speak with this man soon.
Hope.
Careful.
Quick, he had their little tiny thing with sharp toothpick. Watch out for her. She's mean, but she'll be okay. And I'll get up and wander off and go get another tankard.
Eluin, are you with them when Boar says this?
Yes.
Okay. As you follow Boar's line of sight, you do recognize the two people sitting in the corner.
Oh, shit.
One of them he's the one who recruited you, and the other is the one who trained you.
Fuck.
I'm gonna walk over.
As you get closer, they're speaking in low tones, but as you get closer, they both notice you, and a wide grin stretches across Erlam's face. It's like, Eluin, I haven't seen you in forever. Where have you been, my boy? As Valerie just kind of stretches back and observes with a knowing grin on her face.
I've been sightseeing.
Yes. Well, I reached out to a few contacts. You've been silent as of late. I hope you aren't shirking on your duties.
No, God, no. Trust me, I'm always in it for the money, as you would say.
Attaboy. Say, are you traveling with the big green one?
So you met him, huh?
Interesting fellow. I see you've I see you still have your talent for attracting the strange and unusual.
The stranger, the better.
I can't argue with that.
I don't trust humans as easily as I trust other creatures.
Oh, you offend me, my boy.
Past. The past is always held in my mind.
Of course.
Don't get me wrong. But you've taken good care of me. I've seen past my ways for you and you alone right now.
Now that I know you're here, come by my establishment tomorrow. I might have a few jobs that a man of your talent could help me with.
Getting paid. Always loved that day.
As I remember. And bring the rest of your friends with you. I'm sure their talents can be put to use as well.
As everything's happening, Zutra just kind of gets too much and then just, I sleep.
As you shout this out, the boar, the lady who was serving you your drinks before, comes up and is like, I'm afraid your friend cannot sleep here. I do have rooms available if you would like to purchase some.
Okay, real quick. Where is he? Did he pass out at a bar or at a table?
He passed out at the table with you guys.
Okay.
Kick him off.
Can I just like pick him up off the chair and just sort of drop him on the floor and go, how about there?
I'm afraid not. It is getting late, and I do like to close up at a decent hour.
Kelpie!
Okay,
What?
Get me back.
She's right beside you.
Oh, is she? I thought I left the table.
No, only Eluin left the table.
No, Boar
No,
left the
no,
table.
I left the table to go
Boar
get more
left the
drink
table.
because me and Eloine were like at the bar and stuff, like on the other side of the tavern because they went to the quiet side and we were the loud side.
Correct. My bad. Okay.
Get me bed.
So yeah. Sorry. It's Kelpie and Jaw over in a corner by themselves, and the three of you are at the bar. Eluin went
Right.
over, and you at
Well,
the bar. So my bad.
Yeah, Eloine's with the other two. We're at the bar and they're in their own little corner.
Correct.
Where are we
My bad.
staying? Are we staying here?
I guess so.
Okay.
Well, how many rooms?
2? Oh, no, sorry. Hold on. 2?
She looks over at the tiefling. Excuse me, miss. Could you help your friend here?
Kelpie, get me bed.
Go on and help
She's
him,
going
Kelpie. I'll be right
to.
here.
She's gonna.
It's
Gets up and walks over.
It's
How
okay.
Much are rooms?
I
No,
got him.
Shut
I got
up,
him.
Boar. How much
Okay.
are rooms?
2 gold apiece.
2 rooms.
Okay.
The 4 of them can stay in a room, and John and I get our own.
Wait, there's
I
3
don't
of
think
us.
so. Ellie, go sleep with them. We need room. We have big man and big man. Yeah.
Because he's not here.
Zorkon's
Zorkon's not here. So it's
So it's just 3.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm just making sure
That's
we
what
weren't
I
like
meant.
holding up with the other Dragonborn or something.
No.
Okay.
Sorry, that's what I meant. The 3 of you guys, and then Kelpie and Jaw. So the 2 rooms. 2. I just did it myself. The 2 rooms.
The 2 rooms we need.
The two rooms. 2 rooms.
He's tapping your intelligence.
There we go. 4 gold.
Okay. Kelpie hands it over.
I will grab Zutrioth's foot and drag him along wherever she leads us.
I am okay to walk home.
No.
She leads you up the stairs, and Zutra's head kind of bounces. But she does lead you into a room. It's one bed, but it is a larger bed, and it's a pretty spacious room.
I'll just pick him up by the foot and drop him on the bed, and then curl up on the floor.
Okay.
Can I actually follow the two who own the caravan back to their place instead, since I know them?
They're not a part of the caravan. They're part of a business in town.
Oh, okay. I'll just go wherever they go. Because
Okay.
I know them.
Yeah. They'll let you bunk with them for the night.
Kelpie is gonna go back downstairs and get Ja.
For the record, Valerie does leave her door open just like she used to.
Ooh.
Wait, who's Valerie again?
That's the lady that tried to stab Boar in the back.
Oh, the half elf.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So.
Bam, baby.
So, Elohim,
Hey,
You're not
how you
there.
doing?
You don't know.
how you doing?
How you doing?
Everyone's gonna poke her with his dagger now.
The first lay of the campaign. Thank you. Thank you.
Bam! Look at that bacon sizzle.
Okay, so the last two awake are Kelpie and Ja, I believe.
Kelpie goes downstairs and grabs Ja. You ready for bed?
Yes, I am.
Okay. She's gonna take his hand and lead him up to bed.
Okay.
And go see these.
So,
Hold on. Kelpie, you hear from the other room. Boar, get your ass out of my face.
Get your face out of my ass.
Fuck you.
No thanks.
Shut up!
Kelpie is gonna look at Ja and be like, "We have so much shit to hold over them tomorrow. Great."
That we do.
Because now I'm just imagining like Boar's like face down, ass up, just like angled somewhat towards the bed. Like they're not even anywhere close. It's just like.
Freaking Zutrat's face is his ass, and his feet are on the bed.
Anyway.
So, as you all find a restful sleep, some more than others, and some not so restful, Boar.
Yeah.
You once again find yourself dreaming of a melody.
Ooh.
And you find yourself in a familiar wooded area. You see what most would describe as apparitions, ghostly figures, as you enter a glade. You vaguely recognize some of them as similar creatures to yourself go from tent to tent, some training, some cooking for the meal for the day, children and adults alike taking part in daily activities. But as soon as you get close enough to interact, the apparition vanishes. As you keep walking, you dream. The melody gets louder as you see, as you exit the glade, and you see off in the distance in the woods another figure. This one a bit more tangible, with a harp made out of leaves and vines, strumming away. But once again, as soon as you get close enough to make out any features, the figure vanishes behind a tree. The melody's still there, but fading as you go back into a somewhat dreamless sleep with the melody sort of in the back of your head. Ja.
Yes, you called.
You dream of happier times. Dream of your father training you. You dream of your mother teaching your sister and you how to live off the land. You remember the blood and the fire afterwards, though. You remember screams of terror. You remember a grave. But through all of that, you remember a few things that aren't quite clear, that seem to have been lost to your memory until now. Strange looks and passings of phrases that your mother would say. Said 1 minute and then dismissed the next. You can't really remember the words exactly, but you remember a strange feeling in your gut. Zutrath. You remember nothing.
I dream of fear and slashing skeletons to the tune of "Do you believe in magic?"
Yeah, exactly.
Heresy. Oh, it was good. Oh.
You are blackout drunk. Elion.
Oh, you were serious?
Oh, you were serious about that.
I gotta stop drinking, man. I need to dream.
I want to have nice dreams too.
Eluin, you dream of
Being a balloon.
a face. A face you have, two faces actually, that you haven't dreamed of in a long time. Similar to Ja and Bor, they're not quite tangible, but you can just remember a smile, a glimmer in the eye, the sound of a gentle voice of two females. You feel a sense of longing and a sense of detachment. Like almost like there's a hole in yourself that you can't quite fill.
Well, he's filling someone else's hole.
I was about to say, actually, to be fair, DM, are we actually sure he's sleeping right now?
Eventually, he gets to sleep.
Okay.
But as dawn breaks and the morning comes, you all awaken. Some of you more well rested than others for various reasons, whether it be from stress or nightly activities.
I fucking slept great.
I was in the bone zone while he was in the bone zone.
But a new day breaks. What would you like to do?
Hey, I want to get to my training.
I would like to find Zorkon.
Okay, so I will say, Zutrioth, you find an out of the way place. The campgrounds you notice are newly deserted, as you do see fresh footprints and hoof tracks leading out of town. So you find an empty campground that you are able to train to your heart's content for the rest of the day, if that's what you wish.
Yeah, I'm gonna maybe set up a few obstacles, like an obstacle course or something, and train on my dexterity, just zipping around, trying to get as fast as possible, get a good time.
Okay. Bor, you
real quick, if I can.
Mm-hmm.
How much do I remember from last night?
you remember a sense of familiarity, and you remember parts of the melody.
Sorry, I meant the
drinking?
talking with the guy. Like the dream, I'd probably remember the music more than anything else. But I'm asking so that I know how much I'll be able to relay to Zorkon.
Make a Constitution check.
Sorry.
Oh, Constitution. That's not awful.
Oh, that's not awful.
Jesus Christ.
You gotta shut your mouth, man.
Oh, I hit the desk so hard it bounced from a 1 to a 15. No, I rolled I definitely rolled a natural 1.
After that third drink, you remember nothing. It was completely blank.
I cannot fucking believe it.
Apparently you can't. You won't remember to believe it. It's okay, don't worry.
All right, well then I guess I'm just gonna go find him to see what he's doing instead of telling him what I found out. So fuck it, that's the end of what I was gonna do.
Okay, so you go off to find Zorkon, and you find the door locked to the forge.
Knock, knock, knock. Except it's kind of a, for me, I think I'm doing but it's like.
Zorkon, you wake up, ass over tea kettle on top of an anvil.
Was he bent over the anvil?
Kind of morning.
Just covered in soot and dust and everything else from a hard night of work at the forge. And you hear boom 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 on the door.
I'll get it.
You look over, and your faux hammer is just passed out on the floor, doesn't even stir.
I'm gonna go open the door.
All right.
I'm being it. Who's there?
I'll kind of look down at him and go, Santa.
No, the door hasn't opened yet.
Oh, I thought he opened it.
No, he's still like rummaging with all the locks.
Oh. It's me, you idiot.
Dad? I'm gonna open the door. Ah! What are you doing last night?
I don't remember.
Ah. Well, come on in.
He is going to reek of alcohol.
Oh, shit. Well, I'm gonna walk in and get a bucket of water and throw it on him.
So you go over to you grab a bucket and you go over to the trough where you like cool the metal and just dip it in and it's at this point after a hard night of work it's black water, so you just get covered in not only water but soot as well.
Whoo! I feel better. Oh, just rub that in there. Just get it nice. Yeah. All right. Yep. Just gonna kind of. Thank you.
Now you don't smell like ours.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
No problem.
Guys, I was gonna
real fast. I did want to ask something. Since we're working on bullets most of the night, is there any way that I could work on improving the armor that I have for the rest of the day? If everybody's going to be doing their own thing.
Yeah. Depending on what happens next, then if you want to do that, then yeah.
Okay. So, Boar's with me.
Right. I feel like I was supposed to tell you something, but I don't remember any of it. Maybe the others will.
Well, that's okay. We'll figure it out one way or the other. You weren't alone, were you?
No, Zutrioth was there. He was still past the... Well, no, he wasn't. I don't know where the fuck that little man went.
Yeah, well, I lose track of him too, and I'm tiny.
Yeah, but he's nice and red, though. You'd think you'd be able to keep an eye on him. But I guess he got up before me. I don't know. The other two, the pink one and the purple one, they got themselves a room in the inn that we were at, so... I'm sure they're doing something, chasing each other's tails or whatever the fuck that they do, so
Well, one day, Boar, maybe I'll tell you about the birds and the bees.
I know about the birds and the bees. One of them stings you and one of them makes good eggs.
Yes, and the other ones make babies, but let's get on with it.
Oh, them birds and bees. Okay, I crossing signals. I got you.
All
It's
right.
okay.
I got nothing.
Yes.
You're good.
Ja and Kelpie? Sorry, before I get to that, because apparently somebody's got a list. Elwin.
Oh, Jesus.
Flip. I will say, Elwin, you wake up to an empty bed.
Aww.
Oh.
Bone and go.
There was a note that said work on Constitution.
Work on stamina.
Your dexterity was how you would have been able to catch me getting out of the bed.
Don't fucking do that to me when I take a mouthful of whiskey, you assholes.
Sorry, Ellie.
I just want to be like, I want to see like Nathan explosion from Metalocalypse. Brutal.
Brutal. Blacker than the blackest black.
I am going to look for my sleep mate.
All right. You head downstairs from the rooms, and you find. Well, first off, you find. Hold on. You find Earlham hard at work over the books, housekeeping basically, which you've seen him do millions of times before. Valerie is, you assume, somewhere, but not to be seen with a first glance. But from experience, you know where one is the behind.
Yep. Writing your fucking diary again?
Ha ha, very funny. Idiot. No. It seems we have a few curiosities in this surprisingly not so sleepy town. Part of it is some of the jobs I was hoping you would fulfill for me with some of your friends.
I'll talk to them.
Very well. Also, you really do need to work on that constitution.
Get fucking wrecked!
I fucking hate you, DM.
Same character. Don't forget to write P.S. Love you, Mom.
Counterburn.
Go find your friends. I have work for you to do.
Yes, yes. I'll go off to find my friends.
Shaw is fucking assembling a droid army over there.
Where do you head first?
I will. Actually, I'll go to Forehammers.
Go to Foehammers? Alright, so you make your way to Foehammers, and while you're doing that, okay, LP and Ja, what would you like to do?
Is Ja awake?
I'm very groggy, but yes, slightly.
She's gonna like push on him. Like, wake up!
What? Well, what do you need? Oh, yes. I perk up instantly and just like start bouncing.
They're gonna go to the cart and coin.
The cart and coin. Okay. So, you make your way. Let's see here. All right. You make your way across the square and up the road a little bit to the establishment. On the front is is emblazing the carton coin with a horse with a cart behind it.
What a thunk.
You enter and you see at the counter a woman, human, currently scribbling something in a notebook.
Good morning.
Hello. How can I help you?
Can we pet the horses?
That's an unusual request. If you're looking for employment, I can always help you there. We're always looking for more workers to help run the stables.
I don't know if we have time for that. Would you happen to have any for sale?
Oh, well, of course. We have mostly draft horses, but we do keep a few. We do keep a few of the regular breed around.
Mind if we take a look? And pet
By all means. And she leads you outside to the stables, where she shows you a variety. There's some brown fur, black fur, white fur mixed. A few blonde, but they're not as prevalent in this part of the world. Most of them, like she said, are the bigger draft horses made for pulling carts and other large caravan vehicles.
DM, a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Kelby's amulet allows her to speak with animals. Does that mean she can hear what they say?
It does.
Are the horses saying anything?
I need to know what the horses are saying.
About
This
the
is important to our
one that
interests.
owns them?
Carrots! I want carrots!
Most of them are now. These you have to remember. These are still animals.
Right.
Most of them aren't that intelligent. It is mostly
Well, like compared to boar levels of intelligence, how are we talking?
still pretty simple. Like you
Okay.
can string together sentences. Most of it is about food, wanting to run.
Carrots, oats.
Yeah, carrots, oats, apples. They're always sniffing for something. But mostly it's just about food. You do hear one whisper of something besides food or exercise or simple sentences. You hear a whisper from the back. Is like, huh, that's the first time I ever saw one in pink.
Kelby's gonna whip around.
Make a perception.
Oh shit!
Should I also make one?
You don't really know what you're looking for.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you wouldn't have heard it, right?
Yeah,
No,
it hasn't been-
What do I?
Only
What do I
Kelby
have
has
for
it.
perception? Oh, never mind.
There's an actual perception.
Yeah.
I know.
Wisdom.
9.
9!
9.
You hear it from the back of the stables toward where you see 1, 2, maybe 3 more live horses you made for riding separately and long distance travel for a single person, but you're not really sure which one it came from.
All right, Kelby just walks over to them and stands between the 3 of them.
Okay. There's not 3. There's 4.
Oh.
What you didn't notice before was that there's one hiding behind another one. It's a little bit younger from the look. It's not as tall nor as well fit. but there's an intelligent gleam in its eye that the others lack.
What color is it?
It is a white and black colt.
Ooh. Damn.
Ja, what about this one?
That one? Strapping young lad. I don't know if it will be able to carry me. It will definitely be able to carry you.
You hear another whisper. You're damn right I won't be able to carry you.
Kelpie starts laughing.
What's so funny?
Nothing.
It turns like it kind of cocks its head at you, Kelpie, just kind of observing you.
Hi.
Hello.
How you doing?
Bone zone.
How you doing?
This is a very sexy episode, guys. Come on.
It cocks its head the other way, and you kind of see the ear flicker as it's not really sure what to make of you, and it's still not completely sure if you understand it or not. I'm doing good.
Are you from the stable?
I can't tell if you actually understand me or not.
Of course I do. Are you from the stable?
It's just silent, like totally just. You've never seen a horse drop its jaw before, but this one, it just like mouth hangs open.
Can we get this one?
I'm going to look to another horse and just shrug like, what the hell is she talking about?
Fucking prop master jaw over there. Holy shit.
I forgot you even had that.
Oh man, he's been waiting to do that.
Yes, he has.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Kelpie says as she calls down the aisle.
Yes.
This one.
Well, it's not exactly full grown, and we don't exactly like to sell them unless they're full grown and fully trained. We also haven't really had a chance to saddle this one or train it.
That's fine.
I like a challenge.
As Kelpie hears again, is like, I'm gonna kick your ass, purple boy.
This one will do.
Well, I can't charge you the usual price for a trained and fully grown one, but at the same time, we did invest a lot in this one, so I can still give you a fair price. How does 70 gold sound?
She's gonna look to the horse. Are you worth 70 gold?
Still kind of freaked out by the fact that this strange purple bean can understand it.
Pink?
Sorry, pink. Pink creature can understand it. It's he replies, I don't really understand money, but
Do you remember how much they paid for you?
Nope.
No.
She's gonna turn back. How much do the regular horses go for?
75.
Really?
You wouldn't happen to be able to
You're
knock
selling
off a couple of gold?
Is this a seduction check?
Seduce her. Seduce her.
Wink wonk, wink wonk.
Wait. On the
Make
horse
a-
or the stable master?
Why not both?
Yes.
Make a persuasion check, first off.
Persuasion. 18.
18. The woman says, fair enough. It's not fully trained either, and we did get him at a bargain, so I can knock it down to 50. And as for the horse, Kelpie hears, fucking weirdo.
Sploosh, am I right?
She's gonna turn back to Jaw. Do you want the pretty pony?
I want the pretty pony.
50 gold then. It's fine.
Very well. He's yours. I'm afraid we don't have any saddles for him, as he's not
That's
usually
fine.
the size we make for them. Very well.
That is okay.
They put a lead on him and hand the reins to you as they open the gate.
Our first
as you hear some mumbling.
No, second.
Oh, I'm gonna regret this, aren't I?
Technically third, because it was Maple, the bird, which he gave away. What is she getting out of her suitcase? Oh.
Oh, yes.
Really?
Is it a pretty pony?
It's a avatar horse.
Fuck's sake.
I don't know what's wrong with her.
As you kind of lead your new colt out of the barn, Maple kind of leans down from your shoulder, sniffs at it, and you hear in strange mismatch. I did it.
Just a little bit of background there. Max cannot say mismatch. He always says mismatch.
You hear a few mutterings that you don't quite pick up before Maple spreads her wings and kind of floats down and lands on the back of the horse and kind of sits there.
Aw. See, look, they're already friends.
Very good friends.
Do you have a name? She asks to the horse.
No.
Rory. Cough.
OOC pink pigeon.
Do you have a preferred name you'd like to be called?
Just don't call me something stupid.
Bob.
We're not calling him Bob.
Jaw, what is your AC?
Oh, Jesus.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I don't have my armor on. I mean, my shield on. 16.
16? Without warning, the horse turns its backside to you and bucks, and you get kicked in the chest.
Oh! What brought that on?
That's what you
For
get.
8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Damn.
Shit.
I'm not being called Bob.
What about Rory?
It'll do for now.
Okay. Well, if there's a name that you'd prefer to be called, just let me know. Isn't that right, Maple?
So Ja is prone.
Yeah, I'm doubled over on the ground.
She's gonna look at Ja. Are you okay?
No.
Holds out her hand for him.
Make a breathing check.
Collapse lung check too.
Ooh, hello.
Don't call the animals silly names.
Hello.
That's what happens.
You want to come up?
At least you can pet the horse now.
Can he?
You might want to get some carrots first, though.
Carrots.
Carrots are a good idea. She's gonna turn back to the lady. Do you have any carrots? Sugar cubes.
Yes, we do sell those.
Oh,
I can give you a pack of carrots for 2 silver.
sold.
All right, and she hands you a pretty good sized bag of carrots.
Minus 2 silver. Remove. There. Kelpie hands the bag to Ja.
Thank you.
Well, are you gonna feed him? They're not for you.
The newly named Rory is just zeroed in on the bag.
Maple rolled.
I'm going to hold out a carrot.
He takes it in one gulp and almost takes one of your fingers off.
All right.
Rory, be nice.
As he's just sitting there chewing.
All right, let's go. Walk out of the stable.
All
with
right.
their newly acquired puppy.
Okay. So, where are you headed?
I guess we'll head to where Zorkon is.
Okay.
Down to the forge.
So I believe everyone is now congregating at the forge. I'll say
Besides Ellie and Zutria.
No, I went there.
Oh, okay.
Zutrioth is off.
Zutrioth is the only one. He's out training.
Okay.
I'm training, running around, laps around, singing Rudolph. No, Zutrioth, in Paladin.
You do see both Eluen and the new party of animals see this as they walk by one of the campgrounds. Speaking of, need to find.
While you're looking that up, he's running around. The white-skinned paladin. If you ever saw me, you'd be like, he's 2 pints!
That was really loud.
That was
My bad.
There you go.
Chew my book.
As you are running laps, you hear a voice. What are you doing?
I just turned to the voice, just kind of shirt off, sweat glimmering.
You see a kind of gaunt-looking human, sunken in eyes a little bit, stress lines all over his face and brow, long, dull light brown hair and a scraggly beard. No mustache, just the sides of the face and chin. Leather tunic, regular commoner clothes. Man, I got to clean up this campground for the next caravan. Could you not?
I'm
Could you not?
I'm just trying to work on my speed. Do you mind if I help you clean up and then maybe you could help me find a place where I can just keep training? Because I really gotta get some training done. I gotta get faster.
You gotta get faster?
Yeah, a little bit of dexterity training, doing some laps, an obstacle course, something.
An obstacle corpse.
Sorry, PTSD from the damn skeletons, zombies, all that. Oh.
He kind of looks you over. Follow me. As he takes you over to a tool shed by the campgrounds, and he pulls out a metal rake. Is like, take this, rake the entire campground as fast as you can.
You got it. Any particular pattern you want it in? Straight lines, crisscross?
Straight lines will do. And once you're done with that, go make rows one way, finish, come back to me, and I'll tell you what to do next.
All right. You got it, buddy. Could I get your name? My name's Zutria.
Dars.
Sorry?
Dars.
Dars. All right. Well, pleasure to meet you. I'll report back. Have everything raked and ready.
As he kind of goes to work on repairing a fence that was slightly damaged. You go off and do you work?
Alrighty.
The rest of you congregate at the Forge Hammer, the Faux Hammer Forge. As Ja, Eluin, and Kelpie all congregate with the rest of them, you find Boar, Zorkon, and Faux Hammer all standing around talking. Was there anything you wanted to do while they were?
Huh? Sorry, your mic.
You talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to Zorkon and Boar. Was there anything you wanted to do while you're up?
I was going to be hammering on my armor.
I was going to say, I'm absolutely filthy, so I'm just doing whatever Zorkon's telling me to do. If he needs me to bring him anything or hold something or hammer something, I'm there.
Okay.
I'm really going to be working on my armor.
I'll say you can get started on improving your armor kind of under the tutelage of Faux Hammer. Go ahead and make another smithy check. So it's just D20 plus your proficiency.
Damn, that's the second time I've rolled the same number, 22.
22? Okay. You're making some good progress under his tutelage, and he's kind of pointing out to you some tricks and tips that you might not have thought of before. But the work is going well.
And I'm retaining none of this.
Boar, halfway through the work, Faux Hammer kind of got tired of you getting in the way, so he just put a bucket of water over in the corner and said, "Now just stay there. It's a really important job. I need you to hold the water just like that. Okay. Got it?
I don't have a bucket, but...
Good job." As he goes back to TT Zorkon. The rest of the party minus Zutrath get to the establishment. What would you like to do?
Ellie, look, I got a pony.
What's its name?
His name is Rory.
Nice to meet you.
Fuck off.
If
I could hear this horse, I would love it.
Is it for you?
She's gonna take a couple carrots from Ja and hand them to Ellie.
I'm not feeding the damn thing.
You're not feeding what?
It's not my horse.
Ellie!
Not my horse. Not my job.
Can I go back to the stable now?
No, you cannot go back to the stable. She feeds him a carrot.
That goddamn amulet of yours.
What was that, Ellie?
That wonderful necklace of yours.
That's what I fucking thought.
I'm just pounding with the hammer, laughing.
What? Could I look around the room?
Or
just looking around. I haven't really been in the back of it all, per se.
Well, you three are not in the back. Technically, the horse is not allowed in the building, so Kelpie is currently just standing in the doorway while Zorkon came to see what's happening.
Oh, thanks to steal. Oh.
Hey, you keep your hands where I can see them.
Make a general perception check.
Okay. There's the 20.
Rubbing the horse.
Oh. Perception. Really good. 18. No, yeah, 18.
18. Similar to what some of you saw last time, there is behind the counter a beautiful full plate mail armor, gem studded, finely crafted, like fit for a king. Plate armor. There are a few well-made pieces along the wall, and a quick glance over the counter while no one's looking reveals a strong box below the counter.
I'll take your.
And the I don't know if I mentioned this, but the armor is in a cage, like a forged iron cage.
You're not getting a fuck in it cage.
So you can see it, but it's gonna be hard to reach.
Do I at all notice Boar or see in the back?
You can see him. You can see him. You can see him just inside the doorway, just sitting there, holding a bucket of.
Not gonna ask questions about him. Zorkon, you probably went around for any of last night, but we may have a job.
Oh, and what is this job?
Protection. Other small things. Could rack up a pretty nice payday.
Well, I do like money, and I did spend quite a lot of mine. Tell me more.
I pretty much know as much as I'm telling you.
Oh, it's kind of disappointing.
I mean, hell, I'll even say this. Boar talked to the guy, too.
You didn't tell me you talked to anybody last night. Although you did reek of alcohol. Do you remember talking to anybody, Boar? He's looking at that bucket really hard. I'm going to take a hammer and throw it at him.
I mean, do I just catch the hammer to the side of the head? What's going on? I mean, I'm holding the bucket like I was told to do. What the fuck?
Make a, I guess Zorkon, make an attack. Are you throwing just like a regular hammer or one of your attack hammers?
I'm gonna throw a regular hammer, but I get to throw it twice because of my attacks.
I'll say since you're not proficient with it, it's a impromptu weapon. So make a you're not proficient, so just roll a d20 and add your strength.
Oh shit.
18.
That hits.
18, that hits. Roll a d.
A d4.
We what?
Yeah.
A
d4 plus his strength.
Okay.
9.
9. So, Boar, you're standing there, and all of a sudden, just
half the water falls out. Aww. Now he's gonna be mad at me.
I'm mad at you. You didn't tell me you talked to anybody last night.
I told you I couldn't remember anything.
Well, I was hoping the hammer might jumble your memory a little bit.
Did the hammer jumble my memory a bit?
Make an intelligence check.
That's hold on, let me take off the damage before I forget. Alright. Alright, what's the intelligence? Oh shit. Oh, that's not bad. 16.
16. You vaguely remember an interesting person with an eye patch, a proposition of work, and a pointy object in your side.
So, there was a really sharp toothpick this little tiny person tried to put into my back. And there was a man with an eye patch, had something red on it.
Wait, hold 1 second here. Let's go back. Did they try to touch your butt?
No, it was about here.
Oh, so she tried to touch you with a dagger, it seems, then.
Yeah. I mean, it was, compared to me, it was tiny. It was like a toothpick. I wasn't really threatened by it or nothing. She seemed like she was in control, so I let her think that. I've dropped the bucket at this point. It's like, shit.
I look at my rogue friend. Is this the one you talking about?
Yeah. Those are the people.
Are they friends of yours?
Almost family.
I told them that we were heading north, and they said that they may have something that we could do. And I figured we got to go to the north anyway to give your message off, so why not get paid while we're doing it?
That's mighty intelligent of you.
I'm sorry.
Right. It's okay. Don't worry. You'll be stupid again tomorrow.
I dropped my bucket.
It's okay. Here's another one. Hit him another bucket of water. I'm gonna yell out to the front of the story. Either you meet these two people.
No.
Oh. All right. Well, color me intrigued. Do you guys want to go get more when I finish this work and then tell me what we're gonna be doing with it then?
I'd be all ears for this.
All right.
Sure.
I'm gonna continue working on what I am. I guess I'm gonna send whoever wants to go here with this job is whatever the job is then.
Okay. Before you leave, while this has all been happening, Foehammer has been busy taking all the bullets you two have made and putting them in a box.
Forgot about that.
He brings the box to the front and she says, "Okay, well, based on the amount of work we put in and thankfully it wasn't as costly as I thought it might be. Your friend helped with that.
I want half your tail as the price."
You want half the
Oh
what?
God! What are you looking up right now?
What did you say?
He's
I want
doing the
half
math.
his tail.
Half his tail.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
No, I'm looking at
bye, Shaw. It grows back,
that'll
doesn't
come
it?
to about 8 gold.
That's not bad.
I'll pay him. I got you, Jaw.
Thank you.
I'll pay the man.
All right, here you go. Takes his gold. Pleasure doing business with you.
I will drop the bucket.
Just get out of my shop, boy.
You said the work was done. Okay, bye. I will miss your glorious beard, by the way. I will aspire to your greatness.
Just go.
It's a nice beard.
Shut up and go.
Okay.
If you like him so much, why don't you marry him?
Out.
As I get to the door, I go, and then go out.
Kelpie hears a voice. Great. A bunch of weirdos.
We're gonna turn you into glue. I saved you.
Holy shit!
What's glue?
Episode of insults.
Dropping the G-bomb. Holy fuck.
They were gonna kill you and grind you up. I saved you. You should be thankful. Have a carrot.
He just kind of mopingly just crunches on the carrot.
Deception check with advantage.
Kelpie's chaotic. Good.
Mere deception check gives carrot with advantage.
Okay, so who is going to the Triboar Travelers?
Not I.
I'll follow Zorkon. Because I remember, at this point, I remember talking to them now, so.
I'm working on my armor still. I sent them out.
Oh, then I'll go with, is Eloine, are you going?
Yeah, I'm going.
I'll go with Eloine.
Kelpie's going.
Okay.
As am I.
Just going. Come on,
Okay.
Rory.
I will say about this time, Zutrath.
Yes.
You get done raking the entire field, and this was a big field. It took you a while. So what do you do?
Run over to Dars and plant the rake into the ground. Say, well, was a decent bit of raking, but I think I got it done. Deep trenches, made sure everything was all right.
Good. Now, he pulls out what is basically a rake, just without the points. Push this over the field till it's smooth. Same process.
I got the trenches deep for nothing. All right. Getting the speed up. All right. Thank you, sir.
All right, Mr. Miyagi, let's do this shit.
Trench on, trench off. I immediately sprint into work. Start going.
Go!
Okay, as you're in his shed, make a perception check.
Ooh. Find his porn.
I found his porn. 19.
19. in the corner, kind of behind some stuff, you catch half of a symbol, but it's very very well known. It is it's a circle with lines running out of it and what looks to be an eye in the center. And you know this as a very famous thieves guild from Waterdeep.
I just kind of brush it off and keep going. I just kind of pay no mind to it. Flatten the land.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity, because I'm not familiar with like the terrain and everything, is Waterdeep part of this map, or is that just like part of the bigger map?
No, it's actually not far from where you are. It's one of the bigger coastal cities within the immediate region.
I see it. Sorry, I looked right over it.
Yeah, you actually weren't far from it when you were at Nightstone.
I would have gone through it from Golden Fields to get to Nightstone. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. That's just kind of some OOC knowledge I was curious about.
Yeah. And as you're leaving, you see him like start to work with like a knife, and it flicks in and out real quick, like almost quick enough to where you can't see it, as he cuts some rope real quick and ties it off to make some kind of binding for something. But it's real quick knife work, like faster than you've seen Eluin ever do.
I just kind of give him an acknowledging glance, just kind of nod if he's still looking at me.
He isn't. He's just focused on his work.
And I'll just keep pushing the land.
All right. The rest of you make your way to the Triboar Travelers. As you walk in, this time, Valerie is sort of leaning in a corner, just kind of keeping a sharp eye on things, while Erlum is still sitting where Eluin left him, just writing in his book and taking stock of his business.
Hey there, Toothpick. How you doing?
Kelpie ties the horse outside.
She just kind of nods at you.
She can go in.
You left the horse outside?
I tied up the horse outside so that she can actually go in.
Okay. Make a perception check as you walk away.
Kelpie?
Right?
Yeah, Kelpie. As you walk inside.
Are you gonna make my horse run away from me? I'm gonna be very upset.
16.
16. As you're walking away,
sorry, you cut off.
You cut off. Sorry.
Am I good now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. As you're walking away, you think to yourself, I did tie that knot, right? And then you look back and you see the horse kind of looking, and he should, and then it's.
You cut out again. From the horse looking.
You see the horse like looking a bit lower than he should, and then as soon as you turn around, he snaps back up, making eye contact, not breaking eye contact. Just.
Hold on.
Double knot that bitch. Do I need to show you how to tie a square knot?
He wasn't looking at the rope. He was looking at Kelpie.
What's she looking up? What is she looking up? What is Kelpie gonna do? What's she doing? Wait, you know what?
No, I know why he told her to make a perception check. I'm thinking.
Fucking horse.
The horse was looking at her butt.
Yeah, I know. I'm well aware.
That was nowhere near my radar of what the possibilities were gonna be.
I fucking knew. Are you kidding me? Oh my god.
She's just like.
Like, you've never seen a horse smile before, but it's just like.
Can we impeach the DM?
Wait, can we what the DM?
Can we impeach the DM?
Impeach? You fucking horn dog. I had no sexual relations with that horse.
This is his game.
I'm just
put my
fucking
arm
with you
around
now.
Kelpie and hold her close.
Aww, she's gonna
Okay,
snuggle.
so
Now Ja goes.
As you all walk in, he's like, "Ah, you're back, and your friends." Now, before we get started, are they friendly to our line of work?
Is there money?
There's money involved, but the pink one, she's been taking shit with the 10-finger discount.
Hmm.
I love that.
Excuse me?
You're stealing, Kelpie.
No, I'm not.
Was it yours to begin with and you take it?
I paid for that goddamn horse out there.
But what about the comb?
What about that ladder you took?
Excuse me. That helped pay for the horse. You guys would have done it too if it wasn't for my goddamn bag.
I could have carried it. I didn't see anything from that.
He would have stopped you.
He was asleep.
I missed that bird.
You are right. The strangest group of fellows I always interact with.
Indeed. Well, as long as they aren't squeamish about our line of work, then I have a few things that I can interest you in. Now, normally, our line, what I would give to members not of our order would be mostly caravan guarding jobs, but I have a few that I would like you to look into. First of all, there's a man in this town named Othavir.
Can you spell that?
He's hiding it. O-T-H-O.
Wait, I'm trying. O.
O-T-H-O.
T-H-O.
O-T-H-O-V-I-R. Othavir.
Okay.
He's hiding something, and I wish to know what that is.
I can be quite the intimidating fellow.
Well, find out what he's hiding. Come back to me, and I'll reward you handsomely for any authentic information you can give me.
What's handsomely?
He kind of snaps his fingers, and Valerie pulls out a black pearl.
Will Kelpie know how much that's worth?
Black pearls are really fucking rare.
Actually,
what I'm saying is, would Kelpie know how much that costs?
Sorry.
You would not, but Elun would know that's worth about 500 gold.
Like I said, very rare.
Ellie?
Kelpie, how much did you pay for that horse?
50.
You can buy 10 times that horse with that pearl alone.
Oh, okay.
Fucking sold.
Well, if you complete that and come back, I have more jobs for you, but as of right now, I don't want to overload you, so... Unless you think that's a bit too hard, I can give you something else.
I've never taken anything easily, now have I?
Yes, I remember quite a few lessons that we had to bash your skull.
You have a thick skull like me.
Don't fuck your tree was one of them.
But my thick skull has a brain in it, boar.
You're right.
I say we're off to see this person that we need this information from, so that pearl can be ours.
Where can we find this man?
He's a harness maker, so you can find him in his shop just across town.
Now, when you say harness, do you mean like a horse?
Yes.
Ooh. Hey, Kelpie.
What?
You got yourself a horse recently, didn't you?
What about it?
Well.
Are you making a plan here? Hold on.
Fine.
I'm not imagining. I'm the dumb one's making a plan. And it sounds brilliant.
And I lost it.
Alright, so from what I think he wants to say, Kelpie and Jaw, you're looking for a saddle for your horse. And he's the perfect guy for it. Boar, you will cover the back door, and I'll see if he escapes with other means.
Okay.
I will
Sounds
make
good.
sure nobody makes it through that door but us.
Alright, bud. Off we go.
It's
Okay,
hard playing the dumb one. It's so fucking hard. God damn
I was
it.
like, wait. What? You're making a plan?
So, as you make your way over, you come up with this plan. You come across a
Kelpie
You-
unties the horse.
you start making your way towards where the forges are, but you stop a little bit sooner before you get that far out of town, and you see two buildings. One, a smaller stable made only to fit maybe 4 horses at the most, and a larger building that seems to be his place of residence and place of work.
Does this place have a name?
It's just known as the harness shop.
Harness shop.
Yeah, write that down.
Oath of Ears Harness Shop.
Well, no. I thought that it may have been one of the other horse places that he had mentioned earlier.
But it was not.
Is there actually more than one door?
You do see. Actually, make a perception check.
Is anyone else looking with me, or are you gonna leave this just to me?
Since
Kelpie wouldn't have covered the back door anyway, so she's not going to help
Since
him.
I offer the plan, can I also roll for that?
Let's let Boar see, because I'll say he's the one looking around. Also, are you doing this stealthily?
I mean, go ahead.
I said I would check for any other entrances. And,
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do it stealthily.
Okay, so roll stealth check first.
Please be in my favor. 18.
Yep. Okay. As far as you know, you are safe and sound. So you can roll a perception check to look for a door.
And would I be able to help him at all in looking for doors?
You can assist him. Actually, you need to make a stealth check too if you're doing that.
You know what? I mean, no, I'll let this one go. I'll let this one go.
Nine.
9. You do find a door. It kind of leads out of the side of the building towards the stables.
My God.
Where do you want me to be, Eloine?
Well, first of all, you could be in one of two buildings. Stables or his place of home.
The stables are open air, so you can see inside the stables. He's not in there.
Okay. Stay at the door that's between these stables and his house. In case he runs for a horse.
I can do that.
Okay. If you're gonna do that, you need to make a stealth check to make sure he doesn't see you go around the back.
Where's my stealth? Where is that? Found it. Not great. 11?
11?
Oh, no, hold on.
Okay.
Nope. Because I have chainmail, I'm at a disadvantage.
Ooh, okay.
Second one was a natural 20. So yeah, it's 11.
Okay.
Damn. Motherfucking chainmail.
Okay.
Oh, shut.
As far as you know, nothing. You kind of sneak over to the door, set up, and you don't hear anything. You don't see anything. So as far as you know, you're good.
I will hold action to be ready to run and tackle if anyone starts sprinting that I can see.
Right. Okay. The rest of you, are you walking in?
It's just Kelpie and Jaw, correct?
And Eluin. Eluin's not guarding the door.
Ellie.
I'm just guarding the other door that I can see.
Ellie, what am I supposed to be asking about?
He's missing. We need information from him.
Yeah, about what? You forgot, didn't you?
I have other people. I just do this stealthily. They ask the questions.
Fine. Kelpie ties up the horse. And she grabs for Jaw. Nah. And they walk in, I guess.
Yep.
All right. Eluin, you follow in and after?
Ellie, why don't you wait out here?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait outside in case.
Okay. I will say, because Eluin and Kelpie would remember this, but you're trying to figure out if he's hiding anything, because your employer believes he's hiding a secret.
Yep.
A secret, or is it an object?
A secret.
He is hiding something.
Yeah. All right. So as you walk in, this is set up a bit differently. Instead of it being immediately taken to a shop interior and a counter, you actually walk into a foyer. It's a pretty well kept house, very clean, nice. But there is like a little sign that says "Ring bell for service," and you see a little bell sitting on a table next to the sign. Not one that you hit, one that you like pick up and ring.
Kelpie goes up and she just takes it and does little ring. Not to be annoying.
You hear as you hear 1 minute. You see from out of the hallway comes a pretty hardy man, middle-aged, lines on his face. He has a beard, no mustache, but a brown beard that comes just up to the tips of his mouth. Sort of long-ish hair that goes to the back of his neck, brown, thick eyebrows, and a dull brown eyes. But at the same time, his cheekbones are are very high and almost aristocratic. And while his skin is getting to be tan and leathery, it isn't quite there yet. So so you can kind of see he's not always been in this business. Hello. Can I help you?
Hi. I just acquired a new horse, and I'm looking for a harness.
Well, I'm not much of a braggart, but people say I make the finest elk skin harnesses. Where is this horse so I can take some measurements?
The horse is outside.
All right. I'll let you know based on the size of the horse and time it'll take. Smaller horses are about 20 golds for a saddle. Larger horses are 30, and for war horses or draft horses, I usually charge about 40.
Okay.
I will take this man out, and why don't you stay in here and look around, Kelpie?
Okay.
How about we all go outside?
Kelpie. Kelpie follows behind.
All right. As he starts leading Jaw outside, and he kind of keeps an eye on Kelpie to make sure you're following after. You all walk out. You all walk outside. And he sees the cultist like, oh, that's a little smaller than I usually make him for, but I can work with that. And he brings out a long thing of rope with notches kind of painted on it as he starts going around the neck and around the mouth and around the body and the legs and everything, just to see it. And can I ask the purpose of this harness?
It's just a training harness.
All
To get him used to cart pulling later on when he's a little older.
I'm going to look back at Ellie and like not.
Ellie, where? Oh yeah, that's right. Ellie, where are you right now?
Can I?
Because I'll say your stealth check still holds, so you could.
I was holding out near the side of the building where if they walked out, they wouldn't be able to see me at all, looking left or right.
Okay. Yeah. So, Ja, make a sleight of hand check to signal to Eliwin.
Sleight of hand.
I think it means sleight of hand.
Sleight of tail check.
18.
18. All right. You signal to him, and he's focused on the horse. He doesn't seem to notice.
That's my cue to go in. So as I.
All right. So you quickly go inside the door and quietly shut it, and you can kind of peek out the window, and he's still working, still taking measurements and kind of talking with Kelpie and Ja about the harness they want. What do you want to do?
I wanted to look around the room, see if there's, because this is just a foyer, right? There's nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
Foyer.
Mm-hmm.
I
mean, there's like a bench, a hallway leading out, and like if you peek down the hallway, you can see it goes into some more, and you staircase.
I go up the staircase.
Okay. As you go up the staircase, you come to another hallway that you assume goes above the foyer and a little bit off to into the house. You see 3 doors and a door at the end of the hall.
Door at the end of the hall.
Okay. It's locked.
All right, let's hope I can break into this room with these tool.
Okay. Go for it.
It's just a D20 with.
D20 with proficiency and dex.
Proficiency. Oh. All right.
Go, Ellie, go.
Natural 19 plus 7, 26.
All right, yeah.
Plus what? Oh.
It's a plus 7, so 26.
Yeah, so you quickly whip out your tools and kind of fiddle with it, and in no time at all, just
go around the room.
All right. You look around. It's a office. And as far as you can tell, there's like a bay window on the end, looking out towards the fields. There's a desk with a chair, papers all over it, 2 bookshelves, and just various books and knickknacks. Nothing really catches your eye at first.
Search the desk.
Okay. Make a investigation check.
10.
10?
Yeah.
You go through most of the papers. Most of it's invoices, orders for more materials, receipts for selling elk carcasses that he doesn't use after he skins them. There's a few letters, but just 1 or 2, and they're only to an unnamed person from Othavir, but they almost seem to be like half finished. Like he never sent them, and he doesn't really intend to. He's just writing cuz. You do investigate some of the drawers. Most of them similar, just knickknacks and writing utensils and stuff. One is locked.
Break into that motherfucker.
All right.
Okay, not on that 1, 2, so it's a 9 at this point.
A 9, just can't quite get it open.
Try again?
Okay.
Give it to me, dice. Not better. 12.
12. Nah, it just won't give.
Kick it.
So.
As this is happening,
take the whole thing with you.
John Kelpie.
Mm-hmm.
Othavir says, well, I think I have all the information I need. I'll have the harness ready for you in a day or so. I should already have enough materials for one this small. Come back tomorrow afternoon, and I should have something ready for you.
Say, you wouldn't happen to know of a place where we can get this fine stallion fixed, would you?
Oh. I will direct you towards Zutrioth, who is an expert in such matters.
Well, the Happy Horse Ranch should be able to take care of that for you. Well, I don't know how happy he'll be afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh, very much so. Say, you wouldn't happen to have any horses yourself?
No, just the 2 I have in the barn for some clients I'm working for.
Well, how did you get into this craft? Please tell me your whole life story.
I'd rather not.
I'll pay you.
I think it's time for you to leave.
Kelpie hides behind Jaw and just peeks around him and casts Charm Person.
How does that work?
Let's see. You attempt to charm a humanoid you can see within range. It must take a wisdom saving throw and does so with advantage if you or your companions are fighting it. So you don't get advantage because we're not fighting you.
Okay, wisdom saving throw?
Is there a DC to it?
If it fails a saving throw, it is charmed by you until the spell ends or until your companions do anything harmful to it.
So
a charmed creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance. When the spell ends, the creature knows it was charmed by you.
Oh.
Okay.
It lasts for an hour.
Ooh. Okay. What's the DC?
13.
Oh, don't you?
Okay.
Yeah.
So, as you prepare the spell, you kind of hide behind John, mutter under your breath, and you kind of, and you see like a pink powder go up into his nostrils. Sorry, I don't know why I was getting so mad. What were you saying?
How long have you been in this business?
Been about 10 years now.
Have you always wanted to be a harness maker?
No, I found I had a talent for it, so that's. I've always believed you find what you do and you do it well and you do it to the best of your abilities.
What were you doing before this?
Nothing, to be honest. I was living off my family's money.
Oh.
He seems kind of ashamed of this.
Oh. Kelpie just wants to give him a hug, but she doesn't.
Well, he does regard you as a close friend now.
Doesn't mean they regard him as a close friend.
Jad, do you have any questions for him?
As a matter of fact, I do. Many questions.
Okay.
So back inside, what's going on right now?
Well, let me tell you. Whoosh.
All right, Elwin, what do you want to do?
Try that thing for the third goddamn time.
Okay, go for it.
15.
15. As you're still just you're getting frustrated. You're just really trying to break this lock in here. As you pull back and one of your tools is now broken in half.
I use a dagger on the drawer.
To just like break it open?
Yeah.
All right,
You
make a
motherfucker.
strength check.
It's not a good strength test, is it?
Oh my god.
It's a 6.
6.
Oh.
Nothing.
Wimpy, wimpy, wimpy.
Boar's outside. Boar's outside.
Eloise, where'd you go? Where'd you go, bud?
Have him just pick up the fucking. Oh, gosh.
Fuck it. I searched the books, the bookcases and whatnot.
Most of it's just fiction literature, light reading to pass time. There's a few wilderness guides and random just informational books. Seems like a pretty boring collection. I will say go ahead and roll investigation.
6 again.
6? Nah.
I checked one of the other rooms.
Okay. You go to like the first door from the office and you open it up and it's seems to just be a storage closet. There's a broom, some buckets, and a mop, and just regular old storage closet.
I check another room.
This one is a bedroom. Seems to be the master bedroom. Has a trunk at the foot of the bed. Has a dresser, and a nightstand. But it's a fairly quaint room.
I checked the trunk.
Hold on, what's up, Bor?
From where I'm standing, would I see them out front still talking to each other?
Yes.
Okay.
He has not seen you, though, as far as you can tell. So, you check the chest? It's mainly just clothes, bed dressing, another book. But I will say, go ahead and make an investigation check.
17.
17. As you're like kind of throwing stuff around and it trying to find something, you hit one of the sides and you hear a thunk.
Can I check it for a secret compartment?
You can. Make another investigation check.
4.
4? I will say that's enough. The only thing that would have prevented you was a natural fail because you already kind of knew what to look for as you're like kind of knocking around. As you do find a little a knot in the wood, and as you press down on it, a little the bottom of it pops up.
I lift it up.
Okay, you find some more papers, but these are stamped with a strange crest. You're not that familiar with prominent families or anything, but it looks like it's some sort of important crest.
I'll take it.
Okay.
I take it all.
You take all the paperwork?
Yeah, all the paperwork.
Okay. So you have about 5 pieces of letters and papers with this stamp on this crest.
Okay.
Is that a lamp?
No, that's an air freshener.
Oh, yeah, it's an air freshener. Sorry. I'm like, what are you talking about? I really talking about me. Yeah, dude.
It's pine fresh.
So 5 letters.
Can I would like to walk up to the door that I've been guarding, since I can see him over there with Jean and Kelpie. Kind of open it up and kind of like stage whisper, "Eloine, you okay?"
Do I hear this?
Make a perception check.
$11.
11? No.
I'm guessing by your silence you're doing okay. I'll shut the door and back up a few paces.
Okay. As you're putting everything, I'm assuming, back to the way it was.
Yep.
We'll cut back to Kelpie and Ja. Ja, what did you want to ask?
One of the 1,000 things, please.
God, now he has to actually think.
I know.
One of the 1,000, please.
Tell me a story, Papa.
Have you witnessed any mounted combat?
Oh my god.
Not for a long time, no.
You wouldn't happen to have any pointers or anything?
I'm afraid not. It's not my field of expertise. I've never been too much for combat. I've learned how to defend myself as a boy, but haven't really put much use to it.
Have you now? Would you care to show me what you have?
I have a little bit of magic. I got my rapier. The most I can do is the usual witch bolt or thunder wave.
Kelpie, you know that, right?
Which one?
I don't know. Whichever
Witch
one that
bolt
is
or
this.
thunder wave?
No, I don't know though.
Well, I wonder if our good friend here can teach you.
Not really one for teaching. I was never that good at spellcasting in the first place.
Fair enough.
Eluane, by the way, are you making your way out of the house at this point?
I actually want to get Boar to go open that goddamn drawer.
Okay. While they're talking some more, I will say, yeah, you can go down and do that. Since both of you have already passed your stealth check, you can sneak inside.
What do I have to do to open this piece of shit?
What do you want to do to open it?
One hand on top of the desk, hand on the handle, and just skoosh!
Make a athletics check.
Athletics? Okay.
I thought it'd be strength, to be honest.
It's strength athletics.
I was 6'1", half dozen the other. Let's be honest. It's +8. Who cares? 16.
16? Yeah. You, with a loud cracking as
I will do
the door is just
kind of
broken open.
Just should be like,
thank you.
Open says me.
As this happens, all
Kelpie
three
cast
of
thunderclap.
Wait, what did she do?
Oh, did you pass it off as him demonstrating?
Okay, but you don't know what's happening, so everyone...
but I still hear the noise.
Hold on. All the three of you hear is a loud crack and as he's turning around, you.
That's not what thunderclap is, though.
What is thunderclap?
You can create a burst of thunderous sound that can be heard up to 100 feet away.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. You cast the spell.
Oh, okay.
As a reaction, and he's what? How does that spell work again?
Each creature within range other than you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 thunder damage.
It's gonna.
Great.
But even if they
How
pass
is
it,
this
it's
gonna-
half the damage, right?
Hmm?
If he passes the save, then it's still half the damage.
No, he doesn't take any damage.
He doesn't
at that
take any
point, I don't
damage.
think.
What's
I still
the
have to roll.
save? Wait, say what type? Yeah, what type of save is this?
Constitution saving throw. What'd you get, DM?
I can say without a doubt he did not make.
I did not save.
There's aggression.
Shit.
So, how much does he take?
1d6.
How much do I also take?
It's
1d6.
1d6.
Okay.
Roll your 1d6. How much damage do they take?
Oh, me. Sorry.
you.
I was doing my spells. I didn't know that I did it.
Are they not prone?
You cast it.
I didn't. What's a fucking d6?
It's a regular dice.
Yeah, it's just the 6-sided dice. This little square guy.
3.
3.
Ow.
Okay. They all fall prone. Right?
Oh, well,
Is this the prone one or is that the other one?
No, this is not the prone one.
Okay. Does anything happen to them besides damage?
No.
Are you sure?
Charm person does wear off, though, because
He
technically
took damage.
it took damage.
Yeah.
Well, wait. Well, yeah, I guess so, because it says you or your companions do anything harmful to it. I didn't technically.
You dealt him 3 damage.
I mean, technically.
As you
thunder.
cast
The thunder did the damage.
as you cast your spell, he's like ah as the thunderous noise cracks through his skull. It's what? Wait a minute.
Actually, cast.
I'm assuming that Eloine and I heard this.
Oh yeah, you heard.
Oh, without a doubt, we heard it.
Eloine, time to go.
All right, there's 2 options: the way we came, or, and I point to the window.
Can I?
Stupid.
Has Eloine grabbed what he wanted from the drawer?
Can I
You
quickly
haven't
do
even
that?
looked inside the drawer.
Just grab it. I take the drawer. Fuck it, I take the drawer.
I will scoop up both of them and just be for the door for the window. We are fucking going out this goddamn window. Elf, half orc, and drawer. All 3 of us.
Okay, so Kelpie and Jaw, as you see this guy draw his rapier, how dare you! You all hear.
Goosh!
Boar, I need you to make an athletics check.
Okay.
Oh my
Nat
god.
20, bitches!
Yeah!
28.
So
That's a 28.
Eluin's holding the drawer, Boar's holding Eluin, and 3-point landing on the ground at the back of the house.
Oh, that hurts my knee. Let's go.
So he drew his rapier, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm going to draw Daddy's sword and point it at him.
What is going on here? By the way, I forgot to mention that's a +1 magic sword. Anyway,
Hey.
what is going on here?
I expect that settled to be done soon.
I expect you to get off my land now, before I report you.
You dare threaten me, boy.
You dare charm me and then think I'm just gonna let that go? I should have the authorities throw you in prison.
I should kill you where you stand.
Ja, just drop it. Let's go.
There's better harnesses.
Stupid human.
Why?
Okay, so as you both leave,
She takes Roy.
yeah. You get the impression you're not welcome back.
Oh, weird.
Boar and Eluin as
Oh.
both of you goes take the damage. Are you stealthing or are you just booking it?
I'm assuming the window I went out is like behind where everything happened, right?
Yeah, it's in the back of the place.
It's at the back of the house. They were at the front.
I am Eloine underarm fucking legging it.
Okay, just as a reference, you as you land, you see to your immediate right is a tall fence. Ahead of you are a small group of trees and a ditch, and to your left is another house.
I'm going for the trees in the ditch because I'm more familiar with the outdoors.
Okay, I say with your movement speed and everything, you can get there quickly enough, but I need you both to roll another stealth check to hide.
Shit, that's a 9 from me. Oh shit, no, that's disadvantage. Fuck. Oh, it's okay. That's better. So 9.
9. Oh, you in?
Stealth check?
Yeah.
I get 10.
Aren't you the rogue?
I rolled a fucking 3.
Oh. You need to pray to the dice gods, my friend.
I need to pray to my dice gods.
You need to get some fucking holy water sprinkled on those fuckers. This is ridiculous.
All right. So as you're hiding in the ditch, you hear footsteps and curses as Othavir has seen what you have done to his house. But you wait a few minutes, and the angry shouts and stomps fade as he goes back in the house.
I'll kind of pat him. Go, hey, what did we get?
I just took the fucking drawer out. I'll find out now. I searched the god.
I'm assuming we're like in the ditch or something.
Yeah, you're still in the ditch.
Okay.
I want to search the contents of the drawer.
It's empty.
Okay, let me just.
So I'm ending the stream right now. Okay, night, guys.
Just go back. I will say, roll an investigation check.
Dice gods, please.
Oh.
Dude, Dice God said, "Fuck you."
Dice god said, "Here, you want a 5? Get a fucking 5."
Plus.
0.
Oh.
Your investigation is +0?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're a goddamn row. Why the fuck is your investigation goddamn 0?
I was about to say mine's +1.
Well, it's because it's intelligence.
Well.
Yeah, even Kelsey's.
To be fair, my intelligence is -2, so I have no room to talk.
All right. So yeah, as far as you can tell, it's an empty drawer.
I bring the drawer with me in case.
Okay.
Smash it.
Bring it to someone that's a little bit smarter.
Yep.
All right, so I'm assuming we're going to. I'll kind of tap and go. Let's go the long way around, and get to like the opposite side of the city from where that house is, before we try to meet back up with anybody.
Okay. As you are making your way the long way around, what are Ja and Kelpie doing?
I'm just walking with Kelpie, who has the horse.
Zorkon, at this point, make another Smith check.
A what?
Sure.
Smithing check.
Smithing check.
What do I need to add to it again? Is it just my basic proficiency?
Yeah, but just basic proficient.
19.
19? Okay. Work is still going well.
Hold on, I'm trying to.
Good job, bud.
Okay, almost right. It's 19. She's math.
I could have killed
Sorry,
him.
I'm trying to figure something out.
Did you say you could have killed
It's
him?
okay. Zutra, while she's figuring out that.
Yes, sir.
It's getting toward late afternoon, I think, at this point. Yeah, y'all have been running around doing some antics for the better part of the day. It's getting towards the late afternoon as you finish smoothing out the area. You come back to Dar's. What do you say?
It's all done.
Good job. Tired?
I'm a bit beat. I got a little bit more in me if you got anything else for me to do. I mean, I'm just training my speed as I'm doing that, so.
Tell you what. See this fence I just fixed? As you see, like, the fence that was in need of repair, a long stretch of it has been fixed.
Yeah. Nice job.
You want to improve your speed and a little bit of dexterity? Run along the top of that fence until the sun sets.
Sounds good.
Shut the fuck up. You go fall on your ass.
I'm gonna mute you. 1 sec.
I'm gonna mute you.
All right.
Yeah. I just kind of give him a skeptical look. Then remember the thief symbol. He knows what he's doing dexterity wise. Sure thing. Just kind of run along the fence.
Okay. Kelpie, do you know what you're doing yet?
Yes.
What's up?
Kelpie is. How far away did we get
From the town?
from the dude's house?
How far did you want to get?
Um.
Not pursuing you.
Maybe like 50 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
Kelpie is going to hide in front of Jaw so that the guy, if he's even looking, can't see her. And looks at Maple. It's like, Maple, I need you to do something for me. Well, first, DM. Kelpie heard them break out the back of the house, correct?
You assume that, yes, the sound of shattering
There was a
glass
crash.
Okay. Maple, I am going to change into something, and I really need your help.
Okay.
When I change, I need you to fly to the back of the house with me and bring me in through the broken window.
What am I supposed to do, Kelpie?
Hold the horse. Wait.
Great.
I'll buy you a muffin.
The purple one or me?
You.
All right.
Kelpie cast wild shape.
2.
A lizard.
Okay. Maple picks you up, flies toward the house. I need you to make a stealth check for Maple.
Ooh, I don't have the Tressum page. That's not on D&D Beyond.
Should be.
It's not. You can't look up.
Metal
Tressum.
looks up intensely what this is.
Hold on.
Roll again. Never thought.
I thought I sent the page to you.
I
as a
mean, you
picture.
did, but I can't remember where you sent it.
Okay, I think it's just in your chat, but I'll pull it up.
I was gonna say, when you find it, you should be able to add it to your. They have a new tab called Creatures that you can add it to.
Yeah, I have it on my tab, but I have to add it. I have to add it manually to hers because it's in the Storm King Thunder pack.
Here he is, 'cause you
okay.
didn't. So I'm not sure what this would.
Get your shit together, DM.
Sorry, I thought I sent her a page.
I'm just giving you shit.
I have it.
You have
Stealth is dexterity.
Dex 7.
Okay. If I remember correctly, she has a +4 to stealth.
Does she?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, she does. So would that be?
That'd be 11.
11?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. As she flies over, the guy is in the room cleaning up the glass.
Shit. Kelpie will like jump to the windowsill and then like stick herself like outside the window on. Yeah, pretty much.
He does see make a stealth check, as he does see the Tressum fly close to the window.
Dice, please be nice to me. Natural 19.
Ooh. All right.
Plus 3. So.
Well,
okay,
I mean,
so
as a wizard, who knows?
He sees the Tressum and sort of vaguely recognizes it, shoos it off. As Maple flies away, he doesn't see you stick to the windowsill.
Okay. So Kelpie, as quietly as she can, kind of just like stays to the wall and tries to like scoot out the door.
In the door?
Well, I mean, she's in the room, so no, out. She wants to go out into the hallway.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, you make it out into the hallway. You see 2 doors are open. He hasn't closed them yet.
Okay. You said that there was 3 in the hallway, though, right? Well, Kelpie wouldn't know that. What does Kelpie see?
She sees 2 doors open, 1 closed, and a little bit down the hallway, she does see the beginning of the staircase.
She goes under the closed door.
Okay. This one is a guest bedroom. It's just a bed and and nothing else. Smaller room, but nothing of note.
Okay. Kelpie exits and goes down the hallway away from the staircase. They broke. What bedroom did they break out of?
No, they broke out of the.
Where you came in, we went out.
Right, but what room was it?
It was the office. It's the office at the end of the hall. The stairs at one end, the office is the other.
Okay. Kelpie goes into another door. One of the open ones.
Okay. You see the master bedroom with the chest and the nightstand and the dresser.
Does Kelpie see anything else?
Make an investigation check. Or actually, no. This would be investigation.
$17.
No, it's pretty quaint, pretty usual lifestyle.
So there's Kelpie goes under the bed and releases Wild Shape.
Okay. Goes under the bed?
Goes under the bed.
Okay.
And releases Wild Shape.
Okay.
She's hiding under the bed.
Mm-hmm.
And cast Thaumaturgy.
Okay.
For a faint ringing downstairs.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can do that. You hear mumbling in the other room stop, and you hear footsteps down, go down the hall and down the stairs.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Kelby crawls out of the bed, like out from
Okay.
underneath the bed.
Okay.
Was there a dresser or anything?
Yes, there's a dresser.
Kelby closes the door
Okay.
and puts the dresser in front of the door.
Okay. Make a strength check.
Shit!
Well, we're fucked.
You can't just go, done.
6.
Why y'all extend so much?
Obviously, it does not work.
We just had to make sure you knew.
Yeah.
Kelby casts Detect Magic.
Okay. What is that stopped by? How many feet of wood? Because most of the house is made by wood.
For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but it is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common, a thin sheet of metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Ooh.
Okay.
Clever girl.
So, as you focus on the spell, you open your eyes, and out of the corner of your vision, towards the office, you see a faint glow through the walls.
Kelpie immediately goes for it.
Okay, so you hurry down the hallway. Are you stealthing?
Yes.
Roll a stealth check.
You should have seen that one coming. Please be good.
Natural 18.
Ooh.
Natural 18?
Plus.
Plus 3.
Okay.
21.
So you rush down the hallway, and you see not a book on the bookcase glowing, but the glow is coming from inside the book, like
Kelpie
through the
opens
sheets. Okay, you see where the pages have been cut out, and you see a amulet of some sort.
Okay.
Not really sure what it does, but it has a sort of a family crest etched into it.
Okay. Kelpie takes the amulet.
Fucking
and goes to
history
the
with
window
amulets, huh?
and calls Maple over as quietly as she can.
Okay, you kind of whistle for her, and she comes over, and you hear footsteps coming down the hall.
Take this to Ja.
Okay, and she takes it and starts to just. What about you?
Kelpie jumps out the window.
What about me?
Wait,
As the windows taped away.
Wild shapes into a cat in fucking air and just fucking books it.
Still making athletics. I mean, not athletics. Acrobatics. Acrobatics.
Oh shit! I missed my mat. Natural 18.
Yeah, you land fine. You have to kind of worry about the glass. It's still shattered in the grass.
You're welcome.
But you you kind of make it book off into to where he can't see you. Just as you hear the door kind of fling open.
She runs back to Ja.
All right, and by the time you get there, Maple's already sitting by Ja and the amulet.
Kelpie turns
Can
back.
can we all just do a little golf clap for what just happened? Like that was fucking impressive.
Guys, I'm shaking up.
I want James Bond music the whole time.
More stealthy than the rogue.
Wow,
We have
shots
here, Kelpie.
fired.
I don't know, but we need to go away right now.
Very well, let's hop on the horse and ride.
We can't hop on the horse and ride.
Please don't hop on the horse.
Even the horse doesn't wanna hop. You don't hop on it. Let's
Fine,
go
I'll
quickly.
walk over here.
Walking quickly.
I'm assuming Kelpie has de-wild shaped at this point, right?
Yeah, she has.
Okay.
Kelpie's
Alright,
tail curls up
so-
in Jaws.
I'm guessing
Aw.
you're all trying to meet up at the house. I mean, the inn again.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean that would.
Kelpie doesn't.
Eloine,
tell
is
the
that where
others.
we go?
Yeah.
Drawer and
I'll
all?
tell immediately.
Maybe someone else can find out what happened to this. What's going on with this drawer?
Kelpie,
Or do we just steal a fucking empty drawer?
Kelpie takes the amulet from Jaw. Shoves it into her bag.
Question for the DM, and actually Kelpie too. How long does detect magic last?
It technically lasts for an hour.
I think it's 10 minutes.
You're probably right. You're right.
Detect magic is 10 minutes, and it's it's concentration.
So as soon as is wild shape concentration as well?
Wild, no.
That's ability,
Kelpie,
not a spell.
Yeah, Kelpie has two wild shapes as an ability.
So I would put that up to the discretion of the DM. Would Kelpie still have detect magic on by the time we met up at the inn?
It would, if she was looking for something specific, she might be able to get the briefest glimpse of it as it fades.
Kelpie's not really looking.
Okay,
She's just kind of like all jitters right now.
Okay. Never mind.
Kelpie.
So, you two go back to the inn, correct?
Yes, Kelpie does not let them know that she did that.
What are you doing? Why?
For an LUN, do you head back to the inn as well?
Yeah.
Considering that's where we originally left from, that sounds like a plan.
Okay. Zutrath, what are you doing as the sun sets and your training comes to an end?
I'm just running along the fence till Darce comes over to me, tells me to stop.
Oh, he doesn't come back. He left for his own house.
He fucking left you.
After he told you to keep going till the sun goes down, he
keep running till like as long as I can, really.
Okay.
I mean, if it means I take exhaustion, I don't fucking care.
I'll say go ahead and make a dexterity check.
13.
13. Okay. You can stop at any time you want if you want to. As the sun is set, like it's just twilight, like that blue kind of tinge with all the reds and the oranges.
Keep fucking training. I'm gonna keep running that fence, motherfucker.
Okay.
Till I need to sleep.
Okay. So the four of you. No, sorry. Yeah, the four of you. Zorkon is still working away at the forge. Meet up at the inn. What do you want to do?
What took you two so long?
There was a pebble in Rory's hoop. Had to get it out. He was complaining.
I almost got kicked again.
It's part of the fucking mission.
Hey, so we
Can I detect if she's lying?
Make an insight check.
Ooh.
Kelpie, roll deception.
Ooh, good.
That's
Because knowing her, she's been
Rogue versus cleric. Rogue versus cleric. Rogue versus cleric. Oh, druid. Rogue versus druid. Rogue versus druid. Eloise.
Max. Did you
Eloise.
get a natural 20?
Did you?
No.
Did you?
What'd you get?
What'd you get? You
No, what'd
wanted
you
it.
get?
What you
What'd
wanted
get?
it.
No, what'd you
Okay,
get?
LUN, what'd you get?
Fucking 11.
17, motherfucker.
Ah! Can
Tell
we?
the truth.
The rogue is turned into a warrior. Run!
She's telling the truth, man.
Dude, Eloine, can you still hear us?
No.
I'll take that as a
Whatever,
no.
Carry on.
He's gone off to war.
Okay. Eloine, sit down. Come on, bud. Okay. Eloine, here's what you need to do. You need to spend some quality time with your dice, get to know them, make them some tea, give them a couple chocolates.
Or you can just do what I do. burn
Play
one
some
of them
Barry
and teach the other ones a
Manilow.
lesson.
Or
Give it the toothpick lady treatment.
I was
don't
going to say,
care.
there's two versions. You can either make them really nice or you can threaten them with death.
Yeah.
That's all you've got at this point.
I gotta find my D20 in a minute.
Anyway, so I will gesture to the drawer that Eloine is holding. He said, We nicked this from his house. We couldn't find anything with it. Do either of you see anything funny with it? I know, Kelpie, you do some hoodoo voodoo stuff. Is there anything special about this drawer, or do we just fucking steal an empty drawer?
Nice find.
Thanks.
Kelpie casts detect magic.
You see, if I remember correctly, some different items on everyone's person glow a little bit. Your bag, Jaw's new sword, a couple other things. You don't see anything glow on the drawer.
No, nothing. Sorry.
I'm gonna make just a basic investigation check on it.
Okay.
3.
It's a fucking drawer.
It's a broken drawer.
Okay. I will take the drawer, walk to the front of the pub, lean out the door, and just chuck that thing down the street. Just as far as I can.
Make a strength check.
Killing 3 pedestrians.
Yes, sir, Mr. DM, sir.
I have a feeling he just rolled a 20.
I did! Did I just fucking throw it back to his house? Like, what the fuck? I rolled a 20. I am not shitting you. That is a fucking 20. Look at that shit, right? Wait, hold on. Right there.
I see it. Okay,
Yep.
So you chuck it, and it just flies, and you see it just break apart. Make a perception check.
Ooh. Is everyone watching?
That's not bad. 14.
14. You see something that is not wood come out of it.
Oh! I'll lean back in. Eloine! And I'll sprint out the door.
Okay, so you come to the now wreckage of this drawer, and you see a unopened letter with the same emblem that the papers had on them.
I will pick it up, and considering that Eloine may have followed me, I will sprint back towards him.
Okay.
What did you find that I couldn't at this point?
I smashed it.
But
I'll give.
Ran
It's like
out the door like a madman.
I saw something that didn't look like wood. There was some white shit in there. Just fucking take the thing. I can't read. You know that.
As he hands you an unopened letter with a wax seal in the shape of the family crest on it.
Just fucking after all that shit. Yes, there's some success.
Go back to the man. I want to finish my training.
Fuck's
sake, guys.
You know what? I want to take a nap. You can keep running forever, man. You don't end.
Go back, finish the fucking
You
thing.
can keep going. Keep running.
Zutrap, make a dexterity check.
All right. 21.
21?
Everyone's
still
making
going.
better rolls.
I'm still going. Fucking assholes.
Kelpie buys dinner for her and Jaw.
All right, that is. You can go ahead and tick 10 silver off of your coin.
Okay. Does the inn lady, does she have any muffins?
Well, not really used to. What kind? I might have a few.
Just a muffin. She looks
go
at
look.
Maple. Maple, do you have a preference?
We're getting muffins?
Yeah. Want a muffin?
I thought you were giving the horse a muffin.
No, you a muffin, silly.
Oh.
Yeah, fuck that horse.
Do they come in mice flavor?
No.
Oh.
Just a regular muffin, please.
She does. She has a muffin. It'll cost you.
How much?
How much?
1 silver.
Okay, sorry, you cut out. Okay. Kelby buys it
All right.
and gives it to Maple.
Okay. She just kind of takes it, like bites down on it and flies it over to one of the rafters. Starts munching on it.
Do you have a stable?
We have a small one. We can, if you have a horse.
Yeah.
You didn't have one last time.
I just got one today.
Oh, good for you. Yeah, we can keep your horse in our stable.
Okay. Is that an extra cost to our beds?
No, as it comes with the room.
Okay. Perfect.
So she sends one of her people out to go tie up the horse.
Okay.
We are inside the North Shell house, right?
Yeah, North Shield House.
Shield, sorry. Is Erlom in there?
Not tonight. Or at least not so far. It's just at sunset. So he hasn't injured yet. So you sure have to make another dexterity check.
Sure, Mr. GM. Oh, fuck, drop my dice.
Doesn't count.
5.
5? Your legs, after a grueling day of working out, finally give out and you land on your face. Your legs are numb and they're sore and you're really tired.
Able to make it to North Shield House?
Very slowly and painfully.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that. Gonna trudge my way over to the inn, all sweaty, my gear slopped over my shoulder.
Right, you walk in and see some of your compatriots eating, some of them huddled around a table.
I'm just gonna go up to my room. Don't ask, don't tell. Go to bed.
Alright, and if y'all are renting the room, that's another 2 gold for the night for each room, so that's 4 gold.
I don't have that.
Kelby will pay for it.
Thank you, Kelpie. Eloine, you want me to go with you to go see your friends so we can show them what we found?
I want to go too.
Same.
Just as you're talking about it, he does walk in with Valerie.
Hey, toothpick.
As his usual acquaintance. As he does see you and motions and goes over to the corner.
I take the envelope and the papers that I got and walk over.
I'll go with him.
Kelby goes too.
As he's sitting there expecting, as you arrive, he's. Well,
sorry, hold on. You cut out.
Cut out.
As you walk over to him, he's sitting there expectantly, and as you make your way over, he says to you when you're in range, "Well, I had meant for you to be a bit more discreet when I sent you out for that little information gathering, but
to be fair, he didn't catch us.
No, but now I'm having to deal with the local authorities and making sure there are no repercussions on either of our ends. I at least hope you found something."
I hand him the envelope and the papers. I'm not gonna lie, I've been rusty recently. And trust me, I'm not happy with myself. You shut the fuck up. You're dead tired upstairs.
He takes the papers. I recognize this crest. Huh. I believe our friend Othavir has some ties to the Margisters family. Interesting. Well, I'm not as... So, that satisfies my curiosity about what he was hiding. I can understand why someone would want to escape a past with a family like that. some unsavory types in that family tree. Well done. As Valerie once again produces the black pearl.
I take it immediately.
Aw, I wanted the pretty black pearl thing.
I take the pearl and give it to Vor.
I am happy now.
But keep that safe.
I will do that.
Protect it like it's
500 gold.
It's your...
Kelpie's side-eyeing it, but she doesn't do anything.
I will turn so Kelpie cannot see, and I will slip it into the back of the teddy bear that I had. I made a little pouch back there when nobody was looking.
Oh my god, he's gonna fucking lose it. Kelpie looks at Erlum. If we were able to get something else, say, literally physical proof, how much would you pay?
Well, I was only paying you the information, and I have pretty physical proof here.
Letters can be forged.
Are you... True. What did you have in mind?
Kelpie pulls out the locket. Amulet. Whatever it is.
Wow, I did not mean for you to completely ransack the house.
We are very thorough.
I can see that.
Job is a job.
To be fair,
No.
I'll point to Eloine. He came up with it all.
And you know me, I'm not the planner type.
I see you still have a long way to go.
If you
But
give
no,
me the...
I believe I have enough proof as it is.
That's fine. Kelpie stuffs the locket, the amulet back into her bag.
Now, I did have some more work for you to do, but now I'm not sure if you're quite cut out for it. I do like to keep a low profile in this town.
I mean, I am kind of tall, so...
If I need to undergo more goddamn training, whatever it fits, because I'm not doing standards recently. I'll take whatever punishment and training is needed.
I'll tell you what, this should be a bit easier of a job. Come back to me with the information I want, and I'll let you off the hook this time. There's another character in this township. Nimith. A young tiefling.
Can you spell that?
Nemyth. I have a suspicious feeling about young Nimith. So, find out his secrets, and I won't have any objections to throwing more jobs your way. This is an initiate level inquiry. So try to be quiet this time.
Eloine, if you want me to sit this one out, I can.
Is Detect Magic still going?
Yes.
Does he have anything on him?
The eye patch is glowing.
Oh.
Okay. You got. They wouldn't see that. It's just Kelpie, right?
Only you would see it.
Just Kelpie.
Okay.
A dagger on both Valerie and is glowing.
Okay.
Valerie's armor is glowing.
Oh, okay.
And I think that's it.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Detect magic. It doesn't tell you what type of magic. It just says that there is magic, right?
It'll tell you there is magic, and if you want to know what school of magic.
Okay, that's kind of
Kelpie
what I was.
doesn't.
Okay.
Kelpie's not interested.
I don't
Kelpie's
have anything
satisfied.
cool, do I? No, I don't. Never mind.
Well, I'm sure you've all had a rough night. I'm sure you should get some rest. Please try not to make as much noise tomorrow. What?
Boar will raise his hand.
Yes.
Where can we find this tiefling?
The Triboar Arms.
Didn't we go there before for something? Or am I making that up?
We went there earlier today.
This is one of the taverns. It isn't one of the...
Oh.
Ah, that's right. I have it up here. Got it. I heard of that
we
place. No, we were at the Armory. That's one of them taverns.
We were at the Oldenath Arms.
Okay.
Well, I need to take care of some business due to what we found out tonight. So I'll leave you to your merriment and rest. Good night. I see he walks off. And that's where we're going to end it for the night.
Woo!
Wow.
Eventful night.
So, thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed as much as we did. Ian, closing announcement?
Again, just thank you for Roll for Fantasy, Tabletop Audio, and Incom Tech. I know we didn't have too much music playing. We had a little bit, but yeah. Holy shit. Keep track of us on Twitter and Instagram for when we're going to be playing next weekend. And that's really kind of all I got.
All right. So, yeah, like he said before, keep in touch with our social media accounts, and we will see you next time on Fools and Flagons.
Goodbye.
Bye.